It's the holiday season and Christmas is tomorrow, so I thought it'd be fun to see who's on the naughty and nice list in terms of Destiny's characters. These lists are based off of some lore and my own opinion, so leave your own list in the comments below. Let's start with the nice list, those guardians and characters receiving exotic weapons and armor for the dawning. We're not going to mention every character because there's tons of them in the Destiny universe, but let's talk about the main ones that we've seen over the last couple of years and some from the tower. First up, Zavala. Zavala has a ton on his plate. He's the one who holds this city together along with characters like Ikora Rey. We've seen his struggles and triumphs over the last year like in Season of the Haunted, but overall Zavala seems like a nice guy. He's on the nice list. Lord Shaxx. Well, he's Shaxx. He's on the nice list.
Delightful! I could feel that in my bones!
Eva Levante. Although many have a hunch that Space Grandma could be leading an army of darkness, she pops up in the tower for festive celebrations and brings cookies and gifts. This is why she's on the nice list. Kaido. Kaido has transformed a lot since we've met back in Season of the Chosen. From wanting to command our vanguard leaders to a partnership like this. This bond is now stronger than ever. Kaido has proved she's worthy of our alliance and will have a big part to play in Destiny's Infinity War-like moment coming next year. Since Beyond Light, Banshee's story has really hit home in terms of his background, an exo that was once Clovis Bray who has been reset 44 times. He chose not to have those memories of Clovis anymore and begin a new life as an exo. Banshee just seems so wholesome sometimes and gives us nice exotics and catalysts, so he's on the nice list. Mythrax. Season of Plunder brought a new side to the Elixni Kell of Light. Mythrax was seen in his early pirate days using relics of darkness to slay enemies and even destroy his own crew. Although terrible, we witnessed how he transformed though. From ruthless pirate lord to leader, father, and Kell for the House of Light. He was responsible for creating this camp for his people, now allied with the humans, and even stood by friends like Saint 14 when they had a tough time. Speaking of Saint 14, he's up next. Saint is sort of in the same boat as Mythrax. He once destroyed hundreds if not thousands of Elixni, but since House of Light arrived in the city, he has changed his ways. He now helps these creatures he once called Fallen. He has a true friendship and connection with them and even their leader in Mythrax.
Elixni, Mythrax, they stood with us, brothers and sisters in battle. This is a bond that cannot break. Their lost will be buried beside our own. The House of Light is part of the city now, under the protection of Saint 14.
Spider is a crime lord leader. Not too long ago, he sent a spy to the Batsa district to learn the inner workings of the city. Maybe he could cause some ruckus and take some things over. At least for now, at the end of Season of Plunder, he was one of the leaders who put that rebuild plan into action, helping the House of Light and these Elixni that live here, giving them better living environments. Some of you may be a little burnt out on Crow, but there's no doubt his transformation has been amazing. From Aldrin Darkness Prince to a bird hatched anew, Crow has learned a lot about who he is and who he wants to be.
Didn't know it would kill the Scion.
Kaido sends an emissary to the tower, and you kill him.
As for the Drifter, this one sort of depends on the day, but recently Drifter has been pretty helpful. Last season, this character showed more emotion, and he and Eris have been having more meetings. Some shady deals could be going on behind the scenes, but Drifter's overall intentions have been helpful to the city and our Guardian. Despite all the Eris is evil theories, Erisborne has also had one of the biggest influences in the way we battle the Hive. Just think about what we would do without Eris. She has so much knowledge that's assisted us over the years, like the Tree of Silver Wings incident, Savathun's rituals and song, and even the tunnels beneath the moon. Erisborne is on the nice list this year. Maybe she'll get a box of raisins. The Bray Sisters. Anna and Elsie have become big parts of the Destiny story since Beyond Light. Anna was poking around searching for secrets and clues on her past life and the Bray family, while Elsie knew about dark futures and was working with us to try and avert them. While they do have a crazy madman scientist grandfather, the sisters want the best for humanity and its technology, like the Warmind Rasputin.
I will honor you. You demand a life for a life. Take mine.
Now we come to the naughty list, the fun part. These characters won't be having any Vexnog or holiday cookies this year, only Cabal oil and coal. Let's kick this one off. Tess Everest. She's taken too much of our money, put her on the naughty list. Rahul, need I say much more?
I'm very curious to see what you've got for me to crack open.
Mara Sov. Mara kinda could be either. She's manipulated her own brother for years, and some of her Awoken were killed, but she's also helped the city and our Guardian, so this one's kinda tough, but let's just put her here for now. Here's a big one, Clovis Bray. I don't know how you can get much more worse than this. Clovis Bray used humans and experimented on them to achieve the Exo Project. When Vex began to invade Europa, he wanted to send them off-world to keep his work and legacy there safe. He didn't care if billions died on other planets, only about his success on that moon. He turned Elsie into an Exo, and even corrupted his own children's genetics and DNA to make them more like him. Clovis has been helping this season, but I wouldn't hold your breath for too long. Callus, grow fat from strength and darkness, he's turned evil. Callus has always seemed to play the Guardians in the city for his own amusement, but has become obsessed with the darkness and the truth he's found with the Witness. In dialogue, he's told us that I've seen the end, I've seen the darkness, and he wants to be one of the final gods who remain, and to do this he's joined the one who's commanded its army. Ralk destroyed his own planet and all of his people, most of them. He was also stationed in Savathun's throne world to keep a watch on her and try and convert her more into the darker side of things rather than the light. He stole a worm god mother and sucked up all its power and worms to use on Scorn. When you think about it, Ralk was kinda like the Clovis Bray of the aliens.
Show your daughter who you really are. She could have had everything.
And to wrap this up, the Witness. What do you get when you mess with darkness and command it? You get put on the naughty list. The Witness is the king of darkness. We don't know how Destiny's first saga will end, but the Witness may bring about massive destruction to our city and planet. And from the damage they've caused so far, this is why they're put on this side of the list. Anyway, Guardians, this is all we got for today's video. Wanted to make a fun little Christmas or holiday themed video, throw in the skit like we normally do, and let me know who you think should be on what list in the comments down below. I hope you have a great holiday season. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next video.